Hello everyone, my name is Aastha. I welcome you all to our classes for International English Olympiad for class 8th. Today is our 4th class in the series wherein we will be doing the topic of spellings. Now I have included a brief list of rules for spellings that can act as a hint for you to form the correct spelling. Otherwise, there is no hard and fast rule. There are several exceptions. Spellings is one topic which cannot really be taught completely by anyone. So what we can do at most is understand the rules and also solve the questions which we are going to do. So let's get started.
Okay, so spellings एक जो हमारे पास एक what do we call it एक hack जो है एक जो strategy है that is reading and reading. Now world में there are so many spellings and I cannot teach them all to you. Nobody can teach all of them to you, right? मैं आपको बस एक basic understanding दे सकती हूँ spellings की थोड़ी सी clues, but उसके आगे what you have to do is we will be learning with the quiz only. And spellings के लिए the thing is उनकी sound पे focus करना होता है and you have to read and read and read. This means you have to involve English in your life. As I have told you, involving English means either reading it, writing it, speaking all the time and even listening. So all these aspects, you include English, this topic of spellings, now this will be, this will be a piece of cake for you. All right, let's start. Okay, now here I have a few rules for spellings. ये मतलब this is not exclude मतलब ये comprehensive नहीं, this is not complete. These are just few basic rules spellings की जो पता होने चाहिए. For example, every word has at least one vowel. All right, and every syllabus has one vowel. Every syllable also has one vowel. Then C can be said K or S like here you see. जो C है उसकी sound जो स वाली आती है that comes before an E or I or Y like scent, city, cycle. इधर C है पर sound क्या है S की स sound है. So it comes before either an E or an I or an Y or a Y. All right. And then C की sound जो K वाली है, this K sound, it comes before everything else. Cat, clip. Okay, examples are also given. Then we have G. It can be said G or here J sound, J wali. All right. Now G may be sound, the J sound may be either before an E or an I or a Y, like gem, like giant, like gym. Okay, and it may be the G sound of itself before everything else, like garden, like glad, and anything else. Okay, now here another one. Q is always followed by a U, queen. Okay, now other, double the consonants F, L, S at the end of a one-syllable word that has just one vowel. So you double these consonants F, L and S at the end of a one-syllable word. Stiff, spell, pass, they are one-syllable words and have only one vowel. So we double the consonants in the end. Alright, then spell the sound of K at the end of a word. We use either CK sound or K sound. Here, let's see. CK is used after a short vowel, like sick, short vowel. But after everything else, we use K, like milk. Alright. Here, and the another one, capitalized names, which I'm pretty sure you know, because names are proper nouns, so we capitalize them. These are the few rules we taught. Every word has one vowel, at least one vowel. Every syllable has one vowel. And C sound of K or Sa, G sound of G or J. Q is always followed by a U. Double the consonants of these F, L and S at the end of one syllable word. Then spell the sound of K at the end of a word, either CK or K. Alright, these were a few rules for spellings. Alright, a few more rules. Now A, E, O and U, they usually say their name at the end of a syllable, like apron, like you see their name. We're starting with apron, not apron. It's apron. So A का नाम क्या is A itself, so apron. Here me, E at the end. Here again O, you see go. So the complete name of O. Then unit. So here U. Alright. Then other one like words do not end in B or J. We add a silent E at the end of the word, like have. So remember, words do not end in B or J. At the end we have a silent E. Alright. Then contractions replace letters with an apostrophe to shorten a phrase. Like we know I have represents I have. I'm pretty sure you know about contractions. It's pretty easy rule. Then I and O, they may be these sounds before two consonants, like I की sound हो जाती है here in kind, like I, okay, and like sold में it's complete O, sold. Alright, then this j sound is spelled DGE after a short vowel. For example, edge. So that j sound, right? And we also capitalize the name of places because they are also proper nouns. All right, so I hope you have understood these rules. Now let's move on. तो हमने conjunctions पढ़ लिए. Now it's time to take our quiz. Conjunctions are not so difficult. इसमें बस आपको क्या करना है? इसमें बस जो हमने conjunctions करे हैं इनके मीनिंग के हिसाब से हमें इनको sentences में formation में डालना है. All right, they're very easy. Let's start. All right, so for the quiz what we will be doing is, now every question you will be given 1 minute. 1 minute means 60 seconds. Why am I giving you 1 minute? Because you see your question paper of IEO, it has about 50 questions, and so you can imagine that you get more or less a minute to answer the questions. Now this 1 minute is the maximum that you should be taking for answering the question. Now suppose there could be two, three categories of students. First category is, suppose you answer the question within that 1 minute. So I would request you to fast forward the video and skip right to the answer. You should not be wasting your time. All right. Now the other students who are not able to answer the question in 1 minute, what you do, you don't skip to the answer. You pause the video and you write down your answer. All right, it is very important to answer each and every question because there is no negative marking. Here you see, for every incorrect answer, no points, because there is no negative marking in IEO, so it is important that you attempt all the questions. Now for a question of which you are not sure about the answer, now even here and even in the exam, if you are not sure about the answer and you maybe think that B option might be correct or C option might be correct, so you should in that case play your luck and play your mind and make a guess and still give an answer, because it is a win-win situation. Either you will get the marks for that question or you will get a 0, right? But if you don't attempt that question at all, then you are anyway getting a 0 in that, right? So it is good to attempt those questions, and even if you don't know all the answers, try to understand and take a guess. Okay, so this is for every correct answer 10 points. This is just for your own little game where you can try to maintain a notepad. So here you write the name of the chapter and then the question, and then if it is correct you can give yourself 10 points. If it is not correct, you mark it here. So it is important to see these questions, the ones which you mark incorrect. It is important to go back to them later and then see where you did the mistake. Alright, this is just for your reference. For every correct answer you can give yourself 10 points. Alright, now let's start. Okay, so now let's start with the questions. Here you see, choose the option the correct spelling. Here the word given is competition, and for competition the correct spelling is here. C-O-M-P-E-T-I-T-I, sorry, C-O-M-P-E-T-I-T-I-O-N. Alright, competition. Here the sound of T is that of sh, but however, you have to be careful about this spelling. Alright, now we have the next word. Here the word is consciousness. You can figure it out, and the correct spelling is here A. C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S-N-E-S-S. Now consciousness means awareness or perception about something, being aware of your surroundings. Alright. Okay, here with the word is enthusiastic, and the correct spelling is Enthusiastic. Okay, enthusiastic means someone who's full of enthusiasm and quite motivated. Okay, now what is going to happen for these kind of questions is, these are just the sample questions given to you. In the final paper, you will probably be given the meaning of enthusiastic over here. You will be given the meaning, and you will be asked to choose the word which has the following meaning. Okay, and the meaning will be given. So that's why I'm telling you the meanings with each word, so it sort of helps in your overall preparation. Okay. Okay, so here the word is fluorescent. Fluorescent is something that is, I can say, vividly colorful, very colorful and very bright. Okay, here the correct spelling is B. Fluorescent. Fluorescent. Okay, here we see the word is government. This one's pretty easy. The correct spelling is here, government. But here you have to be careful. Why? Because you see, government is actually made of the word govern. Okay, although this N is silent and we just say government, but here remember to put in this N. Okay. Alright, so here the next word is hemorrhage. Now, hemorrhage is a medical term spelling is this one, Haemorrhage. It actually means when, you know, there's this blood, when there's blood coming out from maybe a blood vessel that's ruptured or hurt. Okay, that's hemorrhage. All right, now the next word is maintenance. What maintenance means is basically sort of preserving something, or if you talk about in terms of finance, it talks about financial support in person's living expenses, etc. That's maintenance. So here the correct spelling of maintenance is D-E-N-A-H. Yeah, here D. M-A-I-N-T-E-N-A-N-C-E. Okay. All right, here we have the next word, psychology. Psychology, the correct spelling is B-P-S-Y-C-H-O-L-O-G-E. It's a field of study which actually studies the human mind, its functions, its the mental characteristics, the attitude, behavior, personality of people. Okay. Okay, so the next word we have is questionnaire. Now, what does a questionnaire mean? Questionnaire is basically a set of printed or written questions. You have to answer them. Okay, this basically meant for some study or survey. Here the correct spelling is C. Questionnaire. Alright, the next word here we have is resemblance. Now resemblance means having sort of a similar appearance with someone or something. Okay, similar appearance. Here the correct spelling is A. R-E-S-E-M-B-L-A-N-C-E. Okay. Okay, there's a twist in the questions. Here what we have to do is choose the option with the incorrect spelling. There are 4 words given. Choose the one which is incorrectly spelled, which means the word which is misspelled. Here we have accommodate, accordion, appearance and accumulate. Here the incorrect spelling and the correct answer is B, accordion. Now here there's no such word as accordion, of course, that's why it's incorrect. There is this word of D-I-O-N, accordion. This one means this is sort of a musical instrument. Okay, you can go and check this out. It's a musical instrument. The others are of course spelled correctly. Accommodate, appearance and accumulate. Okay, here calendar, camouflage. Here the correct answer is D, commitment. The word which is incorrectly spelled, commitment. Here it is supposed to, as far as I know, I think it's just supposed to have what? A single T. Okay, commitment is supposed to have a single T and it actually means trust and dedication to something. Okay. Here Yes, charismatic.
Okay, here the correct answer and the incorrect spelling is the here of this B. Here they're trying to misspell which word? Charismatic. 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 Someone who's full of charisma, great personality. Right, that's charismatic. Okay, now the next one here. Dependent, dependent. Okay, so here the incorrect spelling is of C. What they're trying to say is dissatisfied, and it's supposed to have a double S over here. Dissatisfied. The meaning is pretty clear. When you're not satisfied with something or someone, that's dissatisfied. All right, now next. Exuberance, exaggerate here. Here, all these three are correctly spelled. Exuberance, exaggerate, and equivalent. All these are correctly spelled, so none of these is misspelled. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, so here the word which is incorrectly spelled, or should I say the word which is misspelled is C. What they are trying to say is guarantee. And for guarantee, there's this minor
issue that instead of GAUR, you have GUAR. ANTEE. Okay? TEE here it is. Okay? Guarantee. Alright, now the next one, idiosyncrasy, indispensable interference. Okay, here the incorrect spelling is that of B. What they're trying to say is irresistible, and here instead of this A, we're supposed to have an I. Irresistible, something that someone that you cannot resist. Alright. Now let me tell you here. We have idiosyncrasy. Now idiosyncrasy might be a new word for you. This means a certain behavior, certain thought which is peculiar to one individual, which you see which you don't really see often, and it is peculiar to this one individual that you know. You can say that to be idiosyncrasy. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm not discussing all the word meanings with you because I expect you to know their meanings. If I find some words that I think you may not know their meaning, I'm discussing those with you. Then we have indispensable. Indispensable is something that, cannot be replaced, which is very important. And interference, I'm pretty sure what you mean. What it means, I'm pretty sure you know what it means. And right here, lenient, legitimate. Here, the word that is incorrectly spelled is D, loneliness. Okay. Here, what they're trying to say is loneliness, and its correct spelling is LONELINESS. Okay. Lenient, something that's very easy. Legitimate, that's legal. Literally, like, which is factually correct. Alright, now the next question. Here again, choose the one which is incorrectly spelled, and the one which is incorrectly spelled is here. Be omitted. The word that they are trying to say is omitted, and the correct spelling of omitted is with a single M. Okay, with a single M, not a double M. Right, like here you see in omission, with the noun they have used the correct spelling, but with the adjective they have used the incorrect spelling. This is to confuse you. Alright, now here William Sieve. Here the word which is incorrectly spelled is here D. What they're trying to say is propaganda, and the correct spelling for propaganda is Propaganda. Let me write it. Propaganda. Propaganda is a sort of information only, but actually is information which is biased, or maybe we can say of misleading nature. Matlab, basically information which is biased towards one end. All right. Okay, here again choose the option with the incorrect spelling. Here the word with the incorrect spelling is B. Onslaught. In onslaught, we don't get OU, we actually have ONSLAUGHT. Okay. And the meaning of onslaught is basically some sort of a destructive attack. Okay, now if you see the other words here, like embargo is basically an official ban on something, basically goods or services. When a country puts a ban on their trading, that's EPOS. That's embargo. Then we have EPOS. It means it's basically the beginning of a period of beginning of certain history. Okay, that's we call it EPOS. Then we have assail. Assail is similar to onslaught, making a certain violent attack. Right? Alright, here again what we have to do is we have to choose the word with the incorrect spelling, which means the word which is misspelled. Here the word which is misspelled is C. Assimilate. Assimilate is supposed to have, just a minute, yes. Assimilate is supposed to have double S. Where it has single S, it is supposed to have double S. Now assimilate is, we use the information has been assimilated, which means it has been completely understood. Okay. Apprehend again means to understand something, accept a part of something. We have plausible, which means something which is reasonable. Okay. Okay, here again, what do we have to do? We have to choose the word with the incorrect spelling. So here, I think the word with the incorrect spelling is this. Whatever they're trying to say, I think what they try to mean is benign. BENIGN. Benign is something, or as an adjective, it can be used for someone who's kind and gentle. All right. And when used medically, it actually means something that can be easily cured. It's not really harmful, not fatal. Right. Then we have forfeit. Forfeit is like giving up something, or when we say that the money has been forfeited. Money has been forfeited, which means that money that you have given will not be given back to you. It has been taken and will not be given back to you. Okay. And then we have capacious. Capacious actually means something which is very roomy, has a lot of space. All right. So with this, we finish off with all the questions on spellings.
That's all for our class on spellings. I hope you have understood the brief rules. And if you made any mistakes in the questions that we discussed, make sure you rectify them and understand the correct spelling of the word, of the mistake that you made. Alright, I will see you the next time. Till then, keep learning and keep revising. Thank you for watching.